Wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk, see what he knows about all this. But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. And none of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. A photographer needs a reporter. And I bet I know one who's already planning to go. No way am I missing that fundraiser. Oh, Whitney! Thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts. But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
Hey, Harry!
Pete! Oh, man, I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but this doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle. Smile. Great, got it. Thanks. Fisk is putting a pretty big target on his back. Why do you think he does it?
He grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Lots of crime, gangs. I think this is his way of taking control. Standing up to the guys who bullied him when he was a kid. But knowing Fisk, he's also got a plan in place to profit from it.
Whitney Chang says the cops on the task force are crooked too.
I just supply the tech. Fisk handpicked the men. But the police chief cleared them all.
The chief's desperate to stop the crime wave. He's not gonna argue with the guy who's helping him do that.
Well, one thing's for sure. The task force is getting results. And no one likes to mess with success.
Huh. Hey, I gotta ask. Why Fisk? I hear some pretty shady rumors about him.
He's the only one rich enough who is willing to work with me. I've got a lot on my plate. I can't waste time worrying about people attacking Oscorp. And our public image could use a boost. I'll tell you this, though. The rumors are true. Fisk is definitely into some illegal stuff. But good luck proving it.
Drinks, gentlemen? Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
You know, don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways.
Something fishy about that guy. Better follow him.
What did that lunatic with the robots call himself? A spider slayer? Well, send flowers to his widow. We've made a handsome profit repairing the damage he caused to this city. However, this may expose us to an unacceptably high tax burden. We will reduce said profits by redirecting them to a non-profit organization, the Ravencroft Institute for the Criminally Insane. In addition to the tax benefits, our funding arrangement with Ravencroft could yield some interesting medical breakthroughs. Very interesting indeed.
Time to get into my work clothes. No doorbell. Guess I better get creative.
Please. What do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniforms so we can serve Fisk a special recipe.
What are you gonna do with us?
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
You are all flesh and...
Spider Slam!
Thank you. I was so scared.
Smashing. Thank you indeed.
Open sesame. Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B. Just what I wanted.
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. I think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right? It's not... Ah, never mind. Let's fight. No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really. Why can't they all be like that? Well, I saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him. Time to mingle. See what these big shots have to say about what's going on.
The police must really be desperate if they're working with Fisk and Oscorp, given their reputations.
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. Have we met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth, huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
Well, I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom. I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what? Well, he knows how to make an entrance.
Hey, back off.
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on...
What's your beef with Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem...
How about this Carnage killer? Is the task force chasing him?
We are interested in catching anyone who commits a crime. But it's a lot harder to find one man than an entire gang of them.
And I bet the fact he's killing guys you don't like doesn't exactly bother you.
I do not condone murder, of course. But am I shedding tears for his victims? No, I am not.
Gathering intelligence, huh? Find out anything interesting?
The Russians are clever. They operate in cells, each knowing very little about the others. When one group is taken down, it rarely leads to further arrests.
But someone's got to be calling the shots.
Well, it's this very ward that will be the end.
problem is the gangs have all this money, and the police have to deal with budget cuts. That's why...
Mr. Fisk might look fat, but he's trained. Of course.
That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. Today only, order a truckload of weapons, get one Spider-Man at no extra charge. Time for alternative transportation.
Quick, before those task force idiots see us.
Relax. We set a car on fire 10 blocks away. They're distracted by that.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? Booyah!
You are just a little man. I will crush you. No more
Fool me once. This is why they call me amazing. That's the kind of heavy artillery you see in a combat zone. You can't let it hit the streets. And boom goes the dynamite.
It's true, we have the Carnage Killer. The boys are making welcome right now.
They should kill you.
The only way to make sure those weapons don't hurt anyone is to wreck them. Luckily, I'm good at that. It's escalating. Gotta make my move, now.
Come, Spider-Man.
Just a little closer. Don't feel bad. You're not... All right, you're not good.
Are you even trying?
Halfway there. Gotta find the rest of those weapons fast. I can check that one off my list. Weapons hit the streets, it'll be a disaster. I'll make sure that doesn't happen. Seriously, I don't think there's much demand for barbecued spider. I like my weapons like I like my chocolate, melted and in tiny little pieces. Bad guys shouldn't have nice weapons. But leave them out where anything could happen.
Now you die!
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
I'm telling you, he's right where we left him. Your men are
I bet they're wishing they paid for that sprinkler system about now. I learned a valuable lesson today.
Now we'll see this.
Say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man!" I love that one.
Please, I keep telling you, I'm not who you think I...
That guy's no killer. Sit back, relax, and enjoy being unconscious. Who could resist that? People work around here.
Self! Stop imagining things. Shut up! I heard the noise!
I'll take that.
Spider-Man! And he's working with a killer.
I will make you bleed. Today,
Sometimes I even impress myself. If I was working with the Carnage Killer, you'd be dead right now. Be glad you were wrong. These guys seem to think you killed a bunch of their friends.
It's not true.